Welcome Thundercat fans to another chapter of Third Earth Reviews Storytime, where I take an in-depth look at some of our favorite vintage storybooks and comics. In this chapter, I will be looking at the Marvel UK Thundercat comics. Marvel UK was an imprint company created in 1972 to produce and reprint US comic book stories for a British audience. It had such properties as the Hulk, Indiana Jones, and the Real Ghostbusters. Later on, it began creating and publishing its own titles like Doctor Who. The first volume of Thundercats was released in March of 1987, and the series ran for 129 volumes. This also included seasonal special, trade paperbacks, and annual comics. The Thundercat UK comics were initially published as a weekly release until volume 84, where it became a bi-weekly until volume 95. At that point, the series was released monthly until volumes 105, where it returned to a bi-weekly schedule. The final volume was released in January of 1991, and the Marvel UK comics is the longest-running Thundercat comic series to date. The Marvel UK volumes are bigger than their US counterparts, and while several stories are new, there are quite a few of the US stories retold. Some of these volumes have the same cover art, while others have all new artwork. The UK comics also introduced the character Stinger, which later became an LJN Thundercat figure in Series 3 of the toy line. There were also several comics that came with free items like a sticker book and stickers. Also, as an interesting note, volumes 79 through 83 were called Thundercats and the Galaxy Rangers, which was another 1980s cartoon. These volumes were not a crossover. Instead, Galaxy Rangers had a small mini-series running at the end of the comics, which replaced the normal chapter of Power Pack. The Marvel UK comics series also included chapters of Thundercat short stories, mini posters, Thundercat fact files, fan art, and ads for other Thundercat products like the LJN toy line. Overall, these are a fantastic addition to any Thundercat collection. They're a little harder to find if you're in the States, but I feel they are totally worth the effort. I only have a dozen or so, and not all of them are in great shape, but I love looking through them and reading all of the new stories. And they are definitely something I'm planning on getting more of. So if you can find them for yourself, make sure you pick them up. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can check out all my other reviews. In the next chapter of Storytime, I will be taking a look at the vintage Thundercat magazines. Until then, this has been Third Earth Reviews.